Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about SINOHYTEC interim report. Beijing SINOHYTEC Co., Limited, provides a diverse range of businesses and services, including research and development of hydrogen fuel cell engine systems, manufacturing of core components for hydrogen fuel cells, provision of combined heat and power systems, PEM electrolyzers, and fuel cell reactors technology consultation, exchange, transfer, and promotion information technology, consulting services, computer system services, intellectual property services, data processing services, computer hardware, software, and peripheral equipment, manufacturing automotive parts wholesale and retail conference and exhibition services, import and export of goods industrial design services, scientific research. These services cater to the commercial vehicle industry, including buses, logistics vehicles, and heavy trucks. The recent surge in SINOHYTEC stock price can be attributed to several factors. A broader rally in hydrogen energy concept stocks in Hong Kong, fueled by favorable policy incentives, has contributed significantly to this increase. Additionally, major sales agreements announced by the company have likely boosted investor confidence. The overall positive sentiment and supportive policies for the industry have created a favorable environment for SINOHYTEC's stock price growth, resulting in a 35.27% increase over the past year. Net income and profit margins. A decline amidst market challenges. The net income and profit margins of a company have undergone significant changes over time. Notably, the net income has decreased in most periods, with some instances showing a slight increase. For example, on page 12, the net income increased by RMB 10,847,278.14. However, this was an exception to the general trend. The decline in net income can be attributed to several factors. Firstly, market demand and industry shrinkage have led to decreased sales volume. Additionally, a prudent marketing expansion strategy has resulted in lower sales figures. Intensified market competition has also contributed to the decline in net income. Profit margins have also seen a decrease in most periods, with some instances showing no change or not explicitly stated. The reasons for this decline are similar to those affecting net income. Government subsidies and changes in profits and losses of associates and joint ventures have had an impact on profit margins. Furthermore, a decrease in interest income from financial products and claims against suppliers has also contributed to the decline. Overall, the company's net income and profit margins have been affected by market challenges and strategic decisions. While there are some exceptions, the general trend suggests that the company is facing difficulties in maintaining its profitability. The company's financial performance suggests a mixed picture regarding its ability to generate positive operating cash flow. While there are instances where the company reports positive operating cash flow, such as on pages 39, 50, and 228, these statements are contradicted by numerous other pages indicating negative operating cash flow. In fact, most of the provided information points to a consistent trend of negative operating cash flow, with several pages explicitly stating this, pages 3, 10, 37, 38, 41, 44, and 96. Furthermore, net cash flows from operating activities are also reported as negative on page 92. Given the overwhelming evidence, it appears that the company is not consistently generating positive operating cash flow. The company's debt level and interest expenses have undergone significant changes. While short-term borrowings and long-term payables decreased by 40.13% and 87.62%, respectively, the total debt level increased from RMB 813,086,179 to RMB 1,346,130,737.55. Interest expenses also showed mixed trends, with both increases, RMB 9,134,579.06, and decreases, RMB 11,539,718.24, reported. Overall, the company's debt level has increased, while interest expenses have remained relatively stable. Management is optimistic about the company's future prospects, citing significant growth potential in the hydrogen energy industry driven by government policies. The company's proprietary technology and mass production capabilities position it for success in the fuel cell market. To meet diversified market demands, the company is expanding its product offerings and collaborating with domestic automobile manufacturers. Despite increasing competition, management expects the company's technical expertise and market share to drive growth. There were no significant transactions involving the acquisition of new businesses or assets by the company. Additionally, the company did not sell any major divisions or subsidiaries through divestitures. This indicates a stable and unchanged business structure for the period in question. The company has a history of paying dividends, with RMB 5,907,345.01 paid out in the first half of 2025. However, there is no evidence to suggest that the company has engaged in share buybacks. Concerns over inventory buildup and supply chain disruption. The financial summary highlights two key concerns: inventory buildup and potential supply chain disruptions. The company's large appropriation of working capital to accounts receivable and inventory, page 3, suggests inefficient use of funds, potentially leading to inventory management issues. Furthermore, the accrual of falling price reserves and obsolete/unsaleable inventories, page 149, indicates a problem with inventory valuation. Additionally, increases in raw materials and goods delivered, accompanied by decreases in finished goods, page 178, suggest potential impairment or obsolescence of inventory. The confirmation on page 179 that there are concerns about inventory buildup, particularly with finished goods and goods delivered, reinforces these findings. While supply chain disruption is mentioned only once on page 36, the more pressing concern appears to be managing the company's inventory levels effectively. That concludes the financial summary for SINOHYTEC. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.